think I started early. My apologies. What is happening, guys? This is Dragon Age Origins. And it's on the Xbox One. It took a little fiddling around. It was kind of really annoying to get it. The downloadable contents to actually work was really annoying. But I got everything up and going. After playing Greedfall, while playing Greedfall, I had an enormous urge to play this. And I know I started before, but it was on PS3 and it was just... It's pretty tough to play on there now. Pretty tough. And I saw good things about this. I have it on PC too, but I just... Mouse and keyboard. Ugh. Gross. So I decided to go with the Xbox, since I already had it for the 360 anyway. So let's just get into it. Now, let's see here. I need to remember what order. This is the very last thing. This would be next. This is a prequel, I believe. This is a what-if story. This is... yeah. I think I need to start this before I finish Origins, I think. I don't remember exactly. But we're just going to start with Origins, and we'll do Liliana's song later on. Probably. Once we get to know Liliana a bit, talk to her and stuff, then we'll do that. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Gray Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Gray Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to play most of this silent. I'll probably talk a little bit here and there, every couple of episodes, possibly. Just some thoughts and recaps. But I've been playing the Oblivion playthrough, or I don't comment at all. I'm just playing it, enjoying it, just like I first did when I played it. And I called it the Nostalgia playthrough. And since I'm feeling that really, really hard with Dragon Age Origins after Greedfall, I think I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to keep the commentary to a minimum. Most of the time I won't be commenting or saying anything at all. And I'm just going to enjoy it. Because I think it deserves that. And then I'll do a regular Let's Play playthrough on the PC. Because there are some really good mods that make it look amazing and just some fun looking stuff that I want to try anyhow. So I'll save most of my commenting for that. So yeah, without further ado, just enjoy the game. There's a lot of good character here, a lot of good stories, places. It's a really interesting game. I'm sure most people know it. It's been around for a long time. So yeah, talk to you guys later.
Greetings. Greetings. No, it is gone.
Right, casting.
Well, that didn't work. Move aside.
Greetings.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Ah, my spell! My weapon does nothing!
You're in my way.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. My weapon isn't working!
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad. My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time. Good. She's talked about you ever since she saw you at a fair in Denerim. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Gray Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Gray Wardens are, I hope. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blight and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about. I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. We'll talk before I leave tomorrow. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone. Your father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner. Then let us meet in the morning. I will seek you out before Sir Gelmore's testing. Would that be sufficient? Until the morning, then.
I look forward to it.
Good evening, my lord.
Finished.
Good evening, my lord.
That wasn't so bad. It is done. Task complete. On to the next. Done and done.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you. I would hope that one who may succeed the turn would value piety more than that. The prophet Andraste herself once doubted the path before her. Perhaps we should pray as she did. Creator of the heavens, world and seas, we beseech you. Your son is astray, lost in the wood of desolation. May the flame of your truth guide him home. So let it be. I sincerely hope your soul is at ease. Now I shall pray for your father and your brother. Join in if your heart compels you. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea, hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. Your faith is silent tonight. I hope you are just deep in reflection. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me. It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Good evening, my lord.
That wasn't so bad. Task complete. On to the next. It is done.
Oh, my lord, we were just, well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Cairn stationed us here. I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury. The Cairn, and perhaps the Tanner? Honestly don't know, my lord. My lord is very kind to show us such lenience.
I'm unable to do that.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again. Man is threatening to leave. Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.